If you search best jobs for teens right now, what comes up is someone telling you to start your own business at the ripe old age of 15. Fair enough, follow your dreams, but that probably isn't going to get you paid this summer, and the PS5 won't buy itself, now will it? So instead, we've gone through data from the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, basically the government's official scorekeeper for jobs and wages, and pulled out the 10 highest paying jobs that teens are actually doing in 2026. Proper roles with real employers and real hourly wages attached. No side hustles, no drop shipping, no TikTok shop, none of that stuff. Stick around to the end and we'll also walk you through how to actually land a job. We looked at median hourly wages across every occupation, and median just means in the middle. So half of people in that job earn more and half earn less. Where teens, 16 to 19-year-olds, are genuinely employed in meaningful numbers. We're talking tens of thousands per role, sometimes hundreds of thousands, which is this many people. We ranked everything by hourly wage, and that's our list. If you want the full research and methodology, it's all in the article linked in the description, but I know you're not going to read that anyway. With that out the way, kicking off the list at number 10, we have childcare workers, looking after kids in daycare centers, after-school programs, that kind of thing. Their median wage is currently $15.41 an hour, and there are over 100,000 teens doing this work right now, like this guy. It's not the highest paying job on the list, but if you're patient, good with kids, and want to make a real positive difference in a child's life, this is a solid place to start. Number 9, waiting tables. BLS lists their wage at $16.23 an hour, but here's the thing. That number doesn't include tips. And in a busy restaurant on a good night, tips have the potential to seriously add up. This is also the single most common job on this list. Around 360,000 teens are working as servers right now, so chances are wherever you live, there's server openings available. At number 8, landscaping and groundskeeping work, or gardening. This is paying around $18.31 an hour, with roughly 74,000 teens employed around the country. This work is largely seasonal, meaning it lines up perfectly with summer break. It's outdoor physical work, meaning this role could be perfect for you if you want to enjoy the outdoors and save money on a gym membership. I don't need that, look at these guns. Number 7, stocking shelves for $18.72 an hour. Just like waiting tables, this is a job you can do almost anywhere, as long as it's in a store, of course. You can't do it in your bedroom. Well, you could, but you won't get paid for it. Almost 190,000 teens are doing this across retail stores, warehouses, and distribution centers. It's not glamorous, the work is physically demanding, but the openings are basically always there, and you don't need any prior experience to get started. This is another role that benefits from seasonality too, with the holiday season bringing additional temporary roles to help stores meet demand. Tutoring comes at number 6, paying $19.27 an hour. If you were the kid in class who actually paid attention, this is where that pays off. You can do it for an agency, for a platform, or just informally with younger students in your area. And it's one of the few jobs where being good at school can benefit you before going to college. Quick one before we keep going. If any of these are starting to sound like something you'd actually enjoy, we've got free resume examples everywhere and templates you can use to write a resume for any role on this list and more over at Resume Genius. Links in the description. Right, let's get back to it. Into the top 5 now, and number 5 is food service supervisor, paying $20.20 an hour. Wow, that's symmetrical. It's important to flag though, this isn't an entry-level role. It's the step up after you've worked in a restaurant for a little bit and shown you can handle yourself. Around 25,000 teens are in these roles, which tells you that it's reachable and that progression from entry-level fast food roles is very realistic. You can do it, I believe in you. Chuck E. Cheese is waiting. Number 4, coaching, paying $22.08 an hour. For most teens, this means assistant coaching at a youth sports program or a community league, and there are around 60,000 teens doing this nationally. If you've played a sport seriously or you've got certifications in something specific, this is one of the best ways to turn that into an actual income, and you get to watch kids run into each other. Isn't that great? Cracking into the top 3, we start with retail supervisors at $22.75 an hour. This is not a starting position. You need to have some experience to get here. But around 37,000 teens are currently working as retail supervisors, which means if you put in some time on the shop floor, not the dance floor, and prove you're reliable, this is a very real next step. And the pay bump is pretty significant too, which is, it's always nice. Number 2 might surprise you. Babysitting at $23.08 an hour. Oh my god, yes really. Because most babysitting is arranged privately between families, you can pick your own hours, pick your own clients, and the pay is also genuinely very competitive, and you can just sit around eating Doritos all day after they fall asleep. On top of this, you're able to increase your rates as your experience increases, and leaving a positive impression on clients can lead to referrals for future customers. That's called networking. You're going to learn all about that in your future. Look forward to it. And at number 1, the big cheese, the Big Lebowski, the godfather of this list, auto service technician and mechanic, or as their friends call them, car mechanic. This pays around $23.88 an hour, and around 44,000 teens are working in this field right now, mostly starting out doing oil changes, basic maintenance, that kind of thing. If you like working with your hands, you're into cars, or you just want a job that teaches you an actual skill, this pays the best out of everything on the list and sets you up with something that you can build a real career on. This is less suitable for part-time work or seasonal work, however, as it requires dedicated training to perform. If you want a seasonal job, check the rest of the list, you just watched it. As promised, a quick rundown on how to actually land one of these jobs. 4 things. 1. Check who's hiring locally. Look at job boards like Indeed. Check local Facebook groups, that kind of thing, if you even have Facebook. Get your mum to check for you. 2. Your school counsellor probably knows people who are hiring, so go talk to them. 3. Keep an eye out for job fairs and career events in your area. And 4. Set up a basic LinkedIn profile. Even as a teen, it's worth having, and helps build up your career history from the start. That's genuinely it. None of this is that complicated, and I promise you'll be buying Fortnite skins, like this one, that's my favorite, and Pokemon cards in no time. Is that still what kids like? Anyone? I'm so old. If you've got a job in mind now, the next thing you'll need is a resume that'll actually get you the interview. And we've got a whole video on exactly how to put one together as a teen with no work experience to lean on. Click here to watch the video. Or here, I don't know which side it's on, maybe both. Otherwise, smash that subscribe button if this was useful, ring the bell, like me please, and our full article with all the data is linked down in the description. See you next time, gamers.